East LA.
Yo, yo, yo!
Getting high is easy. Get drunk's fine. It's the getting by. So if you need me, know that I'm easy. Somewhere along some coastal town.
Chat, how are we tonight? Welcome in.
Some coastal town.
Gets it pretty quick. I don't know how well you understand dog, but he's pretty smart at it. Chat, how are we? General! So, yeah, I'm doing one at a time. Because they're both football, I can't alternate between. I could, but I'd probably get them mixed up. And then, if you've ever, like, it's like trying to look at two pieces of, like, needles. I don't know, like something small. It's impossible to figure out what goes where when you got the same boxes and the same breaks, pretty much. Like, I got double select. No, I guess I have everything's different. No, I got two elite boxes. Como, my man! Como, you're a Saints guy, correct? They look good today, man. I mean, not that, maybe that was the Patriots looked bad, but man, that defense is for real again this year. I'm not excited for it to be in my division.
On the 5th of May, in a photo they took on a humid day.
Yeah, we just do them. I'm just going to do the pick your team black first, and then I'll do the random team second, because if you guys didn't know, I talked about it a little bit. The Panini Black Break, we actually don't have the hobby box tonight. I ordered it earlier in the week. I have a locker where I keep my boxes in for mail, and then I have one here, you know, for whatever may reason. And so I got the package in, and I didn't go open it because I was like, I've never had this. I ordered from the same guy who I always order from a lot of times. I just kept it in the box. And then today I was like, oh, I should open that up now so I get ready for the breaks tonight. And I opened it up, and it was a mosaic hobby box. It wasn't a black hobby box. And so I was like, well, so I couldn't get the box. I called a couple of my local hobby shops, and they were like an extra $130, $170 over what I had got it for, like over what it is now. And I was just like, there's no reason. Like, that would take away, you know, it just wouldn't be worth it. So, close out Discord. Okay. Why did my sheet not print? What did you guys think about football today? I didn't get to watch it as much as I would have liked today. I kind of ran around town and tried to get filled up, so I was sitting on Discord a lot. And the Panthers are ugly. Bryce Young continues to confuse me. Like, he looks better every week, but then he makes a worse mistake than he made the week before. So it's like some of his game improves, and then he lets other things down. I don't get it. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to call. I don't want to call him a bust check, because I don't think he's a bust. I think he needs help. He's not getting time in the pocket. When a screenplay gets intercepted, I mean, I don't know, man. And then the guy I wanted us to draft, CJ Stroud, is just chilling, making last-second drives. Hurts to watch, man. Oh, wrong screen. Gosh, my Jets knew how to win ugly. They did. They got it done, though. Breece Hall, man, finally got his full reps back at a nice 70. Oh, I need to change the title. I did take a last-minute bet just now, though, of that's being a rookie. No, I think he's on the normal rookie quarterback path. I think you're on the right thing. It just, he isn't getting help, so we can't be like 2-3. Like if you know, if he had a real team around him, 2-3 with 3 picks and 3 touchdowns isn't as bad looking as 0-5 with no wins and getting the doors blown off us because our defense can't stop them for under 50. It sucks. It sucks. It's hard to watch. I'm gonna tweet. I'm gonna let everybody know in Discord that this break is live, just so they don't miss it. And let's get into it. So, like I said, there's no black box in this break right now. We're gonna open that break up on Tuesday. I should have it sometime Tuesday, depending on what time. It may be like a quick one in the afternoon. Tuesday nights, I'm probably gonna be busy with the auctions ending. It's only gonna take me like a minute though. So that the black part of this break, they need to rename that box, man. In today's world, they need to rename that. I'm gonna get canceled. The hobby box part of this break is gonna be on Tuesday, but we're gonna do all the retail product of it, and then we're gonna do our next break up. So everybody guess the division. We got 6 people. I don't know. Guess the division. If you guess the division that gets the green, yellow, red, yellow prism die cut, I'll give you a free pack, man. I didn't bet a lot today. I didn't like the morning slate of games. Doug! I thought about betting on the Eagles, but they haven't really blown the doors off of anybody yet, so that kind of had me worried. They struggle with the Commanders. That's a divisional matchup, and I was like, it's the Rams. The Rams have got a pretty good defense. They ended up cleaning up house like I would have thought. Simi, Woodson. I like the Falcons, but then I was like, because they have a good pass defense. Like maybe C.J. Stroud just lights them up. Luckily, they ended up covering, but it was a last-second kind of thing. Jalen Camp, Bateman, Jared Goff, Anthony Schwartz, Quentin Williams. Not the card to pull right now. Keenan Allen Silver, George Kittle, Antonio Gibson, Najee. They got it done today. Pickett to Pickens, man. Huge play down the sideline. I was actually going to bet on the Ravens at 4.5. I didn't. The Pickett man hasn't been there against the pressure. I don't know if the Ravens had a good D line or not, but they got it done. Ezekiel Elliott, Ty Johnson, club level PS2 for the Broncos. That is my man Richard. That is Southern Bandit in the Discord. Nice little club level red and yellow. Giveaway team is the Steelers. That is I don't know what division they're in. There's Southern Allen. My iPad is busted and it says I have 2 viewers. Hold on, let me close it up, open it back up. Okay, now it says 7. Josh Palmer. J.C. Jackson. Kenneth Gainwell. Cam Jordan. Who do you guys got tonight? We got to do our score predictions now because once the game starts, I can't have any score predictions. All right, what do you guys got? Free pack on the line. Last night's winner for the Red River Showdown was Clark. Give me your 49ers Cowboys predictions. Doug, 17. Doug likes a low-scoring affair. Luderman, 22-13. Frog, good to have you in a break, man. It's been a minute. Hope you're saving the dough, brother. It's 2 good defenses. It's also 2 good offenses. The Cowboys are very up and down, but they're also very good. They're just all around really good teams both ways, I think. Potential playoff matchup tonight on this one, I think. Ty, what up, brother? 28, not 38. Okay. Dak a bum? He's a bum, but he's... You know what? Dak Prescott is Kirk Cousins. They're both inconsistent as hell, but when they're on, they're on. Oh, I didn't get General. General, who do you got winning, man? And then I got Southern. Niners, okay. I just bet on the 49ers to win. The 49ers offense is going to be too much. I think it's either hella lopsided for the Niners because of some turnovers that Dak Prescott does, or Dak Prescott comes to play, the Niners defense comes to play, and they shut it down at 21, and then we'll see. 21's a lot to try and... Give me 28-17 San Francisco. And that's why I didn't bet the 3.5, because I think that could very easily be 28-27. I would not be so shocked. All right, next box is up. I could see them flipping that field goal instead of it being 21-28, and then they get a field goal down the stretch or something like that. The spread is 3.5. I just don't like 3.5. That's an ugly number to bet on. Let's go Dawn Wrestling. We'll save a select and optic for the last blasters. Everybody guess 2 teams for the numbered card. The first numbered card that we pull out of this box. CJ Stroud continues to impress me, though, man. No turnovers this far into the season. Anybody is impressive. I think Trevor Lawrence, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes sure as heck has some. I know he threw 2 on Sunday Night Football against the Jets. And the fact he has no turnovers is crazy. And then Anthony Richardson can't daggum protect himself, man. I'm pretty sure he brought back today, but... That's a card to hit. This man just dropped 52 in fantasy. A numbered card out of 625. Mekhi Blackmon for the Vikings. And Southern guessed it. Literally right on cue. Southern was barely in front of the card being pulled. Did anybody in here play Jamar Chase in fantasy today? It is ugly. I left Zach Moss on my bench in one of my leagues, and then he went crazy. And then in one of my leagues, I'm facing Jamar Chase. Jacorian Bennett. PS2. Pacheco. Tua. Tua's up for MVP in my book, other than Tyreek Hill, maybe. Yeah, you got it, Southern. You got it. I had Jamar in one league. You know what makes me sick to my stomach? In one of my leagues, I went big on Travis Kelce in fantasy this year. I was playing my gut. Who else does he have to throw to other than, Kelce, Sky Moore, or Rasheed Rice? Kelce's the man. So I drafted Kelce at round 1, pick 2, and I passed on Jamar Chase. And then the same day today, Jamar Chase goes for 50+, and Travis Kelce almost basically tore up his entire career. Justin Herbert, not his entire career, but the season. Love, Olave, Mark. So that was like a I messed up moment. It has not panned out how I would have liked it. Although Jamar hasn't been great either, just due because of the Bengals not being great. Jalen Hurts, spellbound, Eagles, Doug. There you go, Doug. Austin Eckler. Derek Stingley, and a Russell Wilson. The Eagles did the same thing last year. They skated to a 5-0 that just isn't the most convincing 5-0, but it's a solid 5-0. You know what I mean? Kid Reporter. Travis Etienne. 5-0 is 5-0. But it's not a dominant 5-0, but it's a really good 5-0 still, if that makes sense. Jair Alexander, AJ, and a Purdy. Need an R on the spellbound. Anyone have one? On Jalen Hurts, we're looking for a letter R spellbound Jalen Hurts. Oh my gosh. I've had the audio over there on. BJ Ojolari, Kyler, Debo, Patty. General, I feel for you, man. I feel for you. I'm in our Cam's Cards League. There's you guys know Toes or Austin. He's in our Discord. He's in our breaks occasionally. He's in the Cam's Cards Fantasy Football League. And this man's team in our 12-man league is unreal. Look at this. Luderman says he has it. What does Luderman not have? This man is card god. Look at this. So this is our Cam's Cards League, or one of the two. My team's in the dumps right now. I benched Sam Laporta last second because I put in Matt Breida. It is what it is. Oh, my phone screen looks disgusting. 1 second. Right, so that's an issue I have. T. Higgins out, Amon-Ra out, Javonte Williams out. So I have to go with this lineup, which, his team is just stacked. 175? Jalen Hurts money. Kamara, Montgomery, Hill, AJ, Cole, McLaurin. 22 there. Drake London 14. This is a 12-man league. That's a 12-man league. He's got that team. Crazy draft for the man. He had his buddy with him when they drafted. He was like, my buddy's got a notebook. And I was like, oh, really? All right, everybody guess 2 teams for the pink parallels when we put down Southern for a spree pack. Southern, you're the next one, right? Yeah. Yes, sir. 5-0 is 5-0. We'll take. Yeah. No, it doesn't matter how you win, as long as you win. If you win a Super Bowl with a 7-9 regular season, who cares? A win is a win is a win. A win is a win is a win. If you want to throw us one of those W's, Doug, I'd appreciate it, because my Carolina Panthers. You know, I really should have gone to a game later in the season. Those tickets in the lower bowl are probably $30 right now instead of like whatever I paid. I don't want to say it. It was worth it though. It was worth it. It was worth it. But let me just hype myself back up. DeAndre Swift, Ramadre, Fletcher, Daxton Hill. Greg, my man. Greg, I sent you a DM. I don't know if you've seen it yet. Von Miller, Stephon Diggs light it up. George Karlaftis and a James Cook, both which looked really good today. I'm being really conservative on the top loaders again. I went and cleaned out the local Target on top loaders. My order is still not in. It got pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. Warren, Adam, a Breece Hall pink, and a Brian Cook. The secondary, they were harping about the Chiefs secondary in the game against the Vikings earlier, man. Greg, how about those Colts today, bro? Greg's been having a rough one. Nice Breece Hall pink. Who's the Jets? Chad, good hit. Where's Chad at? I probably should text him. Text Chad, your break is live. Okay, I sent it to him. He broke up that 75-yarder. I didn't watch the Titans game too much. Hey, them Steelers, though. Walter. Oh, that is sick right there. Froggy! Froggy! Frog, I'm sorry about your O's right now, man. I am pulling for the Rangers just because a lot of my friends are Rangers fans. Fidelia Mathis Silver and a Zappy. Hey, might be a chance right there to have him. What is the series for ALDS? Or NLDS? Like, is it best? Is it to 3 or to 5? CEH? It blows my mind that, like, in football, obviously, you can't do a 7-game series because it's too tough on the body. You can't do a 7-game series 4 different times. It's 28 games. It's impossible. You do a 3-game maybe, but it's not. No, football is football because you get one game, you get one chance. It makes it fun. Basketball, 7-game series. You always, for the most part, will get the best team wins. But then when it comes to baseball, you do one game, but it is the only sport where your rotation changes every day. Like, imagine you had to change your quarterback out every 3 games because his arm would get worn out. So, like, the fact that you do 1-game series and, I guess, 5-game series is probably a little bit better, but you only get 3 chances. Xavier, Cam Taylor, Britt, Ebener. Tony, Eric, James Cook. That's a nice red hot. Derek Stingley. It just feels like a sport where you should do a 7-game series for every round. Get every pitcher through where they have a chance. Your ace can throw twice. If you got a great ace, I don't know. They already play 182 games. What's, 7 more? Also, IDK, if you've ever rooted for my teams, I'm trying to think if I've ever rooted for the Bulldogs. No, I pulled for Georgia last week against Auburn. Come on now. I gotta let them be in the playoffs so then my Sooners can come and get revenge for the Rose Bowl. Then I won't be rooting for you. I root for the O's when they're not playing the Rangers just because it's nice to have Adley and Gunner as like good rookies to collect. I always root for rookies. I root for rookies a lot. All right. Green, yellow, prism, die cut rookies. Cam don't like my teams. What is your team, Hayden? I mean, you're the Steelers. It's okay. Kansas will win. No, Frog. I am scared of Kansas. I have looked at that game. I don't like it. Kansas is a game you sleepwalk into, and then all of a sudden you're in the fourth quarter in a 24-28 ball game, and they have it on your own 20. And you're like, what happened? I am scared of Kansas this year. OU is beating Texas was the best thing and the worst thing that happened to OU this year. If we lose it, we needed the confidence boost. Let me put that out there. After the Lincoln Riley debacle, we needed a big win. We needed that game to say, we're still here as a team. We're still a good football program, even without Lincoln Riley. We needed that. What we don't need is to lose the dog mentality. I don't want our team, I'm afraid our team is going to get comfortable. They're going to be like, oh, we're those guys. This is Oklahoma. We don't got it. We can wake up and just beat anybody. And that team is not that good. We had a great game on Saturday against Texas. It was a great game other than the first half. The second half we executed. We ran the ball well. That happened. And so I'm afraid now that we beat Texas, we're going to walk into Kansas. We're going to walk into BYU and think we're that team and just get romped. But if we lose that game and we win out, we face them again in the Big 12 Championship. And if we take that win there, bada bing, bada boom, we're in. So, only time will tell, but I'm very worried at how high the team is going to be. We have a bye week, so hopefully we can kind of come back to earth. Brandon Ayuk, Jack Sanborn, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen. Who is the head coach at Kansas now, Frog? Garrett Wilson. Michael Pittman. CD. Zamir White. He's got him a humming, man. K-State fell apart big against Oklahoma State on Friday. Linderbaum. Cam Jordan. Cooper Kupp. Burks. Whatever he's done, Frog, he has turned those boys around. Devontae, Kenneth Walker, Steve. Nice Ken Walker right there. Those Chiefs aren't that good. No. They are not that great right now. Terry McLaurin, I would say they're even less impressive than... There's a lot of teams that are not 4-1 that I've been more impressed with than the 4-1 Chiefs. Micah Parsons. What do we got in here? Drake London, Josh Pascal, Diggs, and a Kingsley something. The Bengals, I think the Bengals will get better as Joey Burrow's calf heals. The man was a little log in the pocket last week when they got stomped, or was it 2 weeks ago they got stomped? He can't move. The dude just gets pummeled in the pocket. Sky Moore, Brian Robinson, that dude's a beast. Jamison Williams. And a silver Olave for the Saints. I believe that's Sammy Joe. I'm a firm believer that the fame and hype is getting to Mahomes and Kelsey. Too many commercials, not enough football. You know? I think my way of saying that's an issue is like, at some point, your mental focus breaks when you have so much money. You lose the dog. You lose the dog in you. A hungry dog runs faster. And when Davey get rich and you're famous, the hungry dog ain't there no more. And I think that Southern, I think you're right on with that. I don't think it's as much like a distraction where they're like, oh, I'm distracted, I don't know what to do. I think it's, you get comfortable. You get comfortable. When, you know, and that's what makes the greats great is they don't get comfortable. They keep getting better. Like, this is never going to compare, but like, Human Anatomy, one of my toughest classes I've ever take. Human Anatomy Cadaver and Human Anatomy class. We started out with 30 kids in the class. I had a B in the class when there was 8 kids left. Everyone else had dropped. And I had studied every day like 6 hours for that class. And then when I had a B, I got comfortable. I was like, I'm okay. I can take a couple points off on this test. Needless to say, I was on the final. I was trying to keep my B on that final test in the final exam because you get comfy. You know, you're like, you sit back a minute. I'm not worried. I wouldn't be worried. There's still a playoff team. Like, everyone gets a team for the Red Ice rookie. There's still a playoff team in my book without a question. I think they are the best team in the AFC West. The Chargers are not going to hold the candle to them. They could offensively. I don't know about defensively. Chiefs defense is solid. Are they a Super Bowl contender right now? No. Empty box. I'm trying to think who I would have in my Super Bowl. The Dolphins are Super Bowl quality. The 49ers are a Super Bowl team in my book with the weapons they have. I'd say it's like Niners and Eagles, and then Dolphins and, well, you know, the AFC is kind of weak. You know, you might be right. General, you might be right. There's not a lot in the AFC that can handle with them. I mean, if the Bengals get healthy, maybe. Titans don't look great. Colts lost their quarterback today. The Texans are rebuilding. Jaguars have looked rough. Ravens have looked bad. Browns haven't been consistent. Steelers are having offensive line issues. Broncos are dog water. The Raiders are the Raiders. The only team in the AFC that's going to hold the candle to the Chiefs is the Chargers. Oh, okay. Other than the Dolphins. Sorry, other than the Dolphins. The Dolphins and the Bills. The Bills don't impress me, though. They have not impressed me yet this year. I think AG can even agree. They're playing way below standards this year. They're a good team. I put them equal with the Chiefs. Fins win it all. Chad, I think you might be right. I think the Dolphins, if they keep going with their run game is phenomenal. They have an incredible... It's hard to beat an offense that has running backs running as well as they do with Tyreek Hill on the outside and a cannon of a lefty in Tua. For all you said, I don't think Caleb Williams is as good as people say. Dude's a beast. Do I think maybe a little of distraction is going on and they're sleepwalking through the regular season? Yes.
That happened a lot under Lincoln Riley. Lincoln Riley sleepwalks the regular season. Debo, Malik. Now, I stayed up and watched that Arizona State USC game. I mean, he's a freak athlete. They literally ran a playground play where he ran right one-on-one with the guy and made him miss and then got the 2-point conversion. That's something you do at recess. That's college football. They're putting that man out there, and he's that much better of an athlete. Now, will we out-athlete people that in the NFL? No. He had an insane throw on a 2-point conversion coming back, just zipped it across the swing arm. I don't know, man. I think Caleb Williams is going to be better than Trevor Lawrence in my book. Max, CJ, Buka Silver, Rams, Luderman. Sure, yeah, General. I think everyone did too. So do two. I'm kind of just talking. If Tua stays healthy, I'm a secondary fan. At work, I really don't like. I didn't read General's message. I really don't think they are Super Bowl winners this year, but I like they have a young wide receiver core. I think Caleb Williams would be better than T-Law. Caleb Williams would be the best prospect since probably Andrew Luck. I wouldn't say he's better than Andrew Luck. Hold on. Best prospect since Andrew Luck. He's got the same arm talent as Trevor Lawrence with more mobility, more athleticism. Herbert, Rob Gronk, Ringo. I don't know what team Ringo is. Chat, let me know. Froggy, you might know that because he's a Bulldog. So Trevor Lawrence hasn't really impressed me. He's struggling right now. Not struggling. They got a win today, but he hasn't excelled yet. Jerry Rice, Bo Jackson, Lamar, Andre, Noah, Keon White. By the way, if you saw the end of the Miami-Georgia Tech game, that was the stupidest ending to a game ever. Josh Downs, red cracked. Garrett Wilson, Traylon Burks, Tulia Tupluto. He needs a team to... offensively they have a team. I don't know about their O-line and how that is. I haven't really studied the Jaguars at all. He's got weapons. Calvin Ridley, Travis Etienne are real weapons. Christian Kirk is a real weapon. Defensive side of the ball, I don't know what they're cooking with. They played back-to-back weeks at 8 a.m., and I'm sorry. I am not awake at 8 a.m. watching football. Especially after staying up watching USC and Arizona State. I woke up at halftime. Okay, but do you think, say, Purdy went to the Commanders, he'd be as successful? No way in hell. No. Montgomery, Peyton, Eric. I think a lot of his success... we literally have a Jaguars fan in here. Southern, tell me about it. O-line needs help. If they can protect them, it's a whole new story. Okay, so that's kind of the same with the Steelers, the Panthers. I think if we have better O-lines and they have better O-lines, they have better quarterbacks. I think one of the reasons, if anyone knows where Ringo is from, please let me know in the chat. That's the giveaway team. Tuli, Tyree, red cracked, Elway, Charles White, Brian Branch. Just a good little color match right there for the Lions. Shanahan is a big reason he's successful, as well as you can't blitz Brock Purdy. Okay, you blitz Brock Purdy, they drop it down to Christian McCaffrey. Okay, they cover up to McCaffrey, they bring the blitz. Ayuk across the middle on a drag. Debo Samuel across the middle on a slant. George Kittle on a 2-yard turnaround. They have so many weapons. You can't put Purdy under pressure. You can't man that team up hardly. You got to go zone. You can pick apart a zone with scheming. Man coverage, you can pick it apart with man beating routes. But Eagles. So Eagles is the giveaway team. Thank you, Frog. But if you go to a zone, which you have to do a lot of times on the 49ers, and this could be wrong, you can pick it apart. And Kyle Shanahan's one of the best offensive minds in the NFL. He can get a scheme that's going to beat any zone. It's just if you can train Purdy to look at the defense, see if it's robber, see if it's not, see if the safety's going to drop, whatever, to break it apart pre-snap, and then know where to go with the ball. That's all you got to do with Purdy. If you have that many weapons in running zone. Lawrence, Joe, Brian Branch, But if you don't have weapons and you have great corners you're facing, they go man up your corners can't get open. You can run a 4-man blitz, and then they don't have the pressure gets there with 4 men, you're done. Nothing's ever going to come from that. Luke Shoemaker, Darnell Washington. Look at that. Is this image variation? No, it's not, but that's a sweet card right there. Jamar Gibbs for the Lions. Lions are rolling. Bijan. They can stay horns up today, but we'll keep them down. We'll just keep the card up. Malik, Dion, Luke Shoemaker. Like I said, I do have a lot over here to sleeve up. I'm just not sleeving as much up to kind of conserve on the top loaders. They will be sleeved up before they ship, though, I promise. I'm going to sleeve up the Bijan, though, but we do sleeve it upside down. That's kind of what an issue the Panthers have faced, and even the Oklahoma Sooners, is like, if you can get pressure with a 3-man blitz and they drop back 8 guys, you're screwed. There's nothing you can do. And the Carolina Panthers defense the offensive line is so bad, you can get pressure with the 4-man and drop back 7. It's hard to throw against 7-man drop. Very hard to throw against an 8-man drop. Is it unfair? Yes. But are people still going to do it? Yeah. Is it still going to affect the value of their rookie cards? Yeah. Hayden. I think it's unfair to compare Bryce Young against C.J. Stroud right now. Maybe not as much as I would say, actually, but they're pretty fair comparison. They both are pretty crap teams. C.J. Stroud's just him. If you had McCaffrey and Hill and T-Law, Brian Robinson. Oh, yeah. If Trevor Lawrence had a team, if Trevor Lawrence was on the 49ers, that team might not lose a game. Leonard Fournette, Scary Terry, Demas, Marvin Mims, Hyatt, Red Cracked Ice. The Lions are rolling. Staubach, Herschel, Darnell Washington. Jerome Bettis, Big Ben. It's almost time. Here's the lovely lady, Kyler Murray. Turn that shit up. Sunday Night Football, Jordan Addison, Dwayne, Deuce Vaughn, Dak Prescott, Aaron Donald, Breece Hall, Dante Demas Jr. Finally here in the high gear. I have to watch Carrie Underwood. She's too hot not to look at. You know what's crazy to think about, though, is the Carolina Panthers had... Oh, I got to throw in an extra card. The Carolina Panthers had DJ Moore and Christian McCaffrey, 2 of the best rookie players right now, and we didn't win squat. Our front office is terrible. Sunday night. Prime time fire. My voice is already gone. All right, you guys know in the Discord breaks, I always like to throw in a little bonus if I can. I got a Most City graded card for you guys for overtime. In this break, it's 1 graded card from the Most City legend. That was not sealed very well, Gorzo. Oh! Chad! That's a good time to pull it. Zach Wilson out of 100. I want to show you what an SGC 9 looks like. I'm looking at this card, and if someone pulled this, I would say it'd have been a 7. But check this out. Bad corner. Not a great corner, but not a good corner. So what this is, I like to show this as an example, because one of the biggest questions I always get, sweet hit by the way, amazing. One of the questions I always get is, should I grade a card? And I feel bad when I say yes and the card comes back as it sticks, because I feel like I let you down. That's nothing I ever want to do. I always want to try and give you the best knowledge possible. But then you get cards like this that look like, if someone pulled that, I'd be like, I wouldn't grade it. Like, there's no way in hell. Like, you're going to get a 7. And then it comes back a 9. So you asked me, should I grade a card? Sometimes it's worth the risk. And I just don't know what this, like, you know what I mean? So that's just something I want to put out there. Because, like, I would never advise grading that trying to get a 9. I would say you're getting a 7 or 8, maybe, with the corners on that. And you get a 9. So I will always do my best to try and help you determine if you want to get a card graded. But at the end of the day, it feels like it's random what they slap on your card, to be honest. Nice little bonus card there, though. Let's recap this break. Sammy, Joe, how are you? Hope you're enjoying the little vacay in Seattle for the week. All right. So remember, if you're in this break, that break is not over until Tuesday. I'm going to throw I'll let you guys know via Discord when we're going to break that Panini Black box. Any CJ? We pulled 2 CJs there. 2 or 3. I want to say. We saw this one. I'll put this one to the side. We had the Najee rookie. So the Panini Black box will be on Tuesday. That is in this break. So don't think that was all for that break. There is a whole hobby still to come. Bijan, Carliffus, Kenneth, James, Baris, Puka, Olave, PS2, Jamar, Branch, CJ, Sammy, and a Mekhi Blackman at a 625. And then this is my stack that is to be top loaded that I did not top load during the break because I want to be conservative with my top loaders until I get some more. All right. General. Oh, goodness. All right. So the next break we do have everything for. Luckily. Chad, it came in today. I don't know if you pay attention to the Discord at all. It came in today, the order did. And so I didn't open it until this afternoon. And I opened it up and there was a Mosaic hobby in it. So I'm sending it back and then he's overnighting me a Panini Black box. So we'll have it on Tuesday. All right, let me notify Discord. No, he's good. He's the guy I normally buy from, Chad. It was just a mistake. To be fair, if I went off that, then half of you guys wouldn't buy from me ever again because I make mistakes. I've ordered from this guy probably for over 18 months, close to 6 figures of product, and this is his first mistake. He's good. He's good. I feel like they're taking forever to start this NFL game up. Okay. I need to grab a Mo City. Was there a Mo City in the last break? There was. I owe you guys a Mo City. No one caught me on it. All right, this Mo City is for the last break, the Panini Black break. Sorry about that. All right. So this goes to the last break right here. Did we open a Mo City? No, we didn't have it up there because I was short on them. Okay, everybody gets team for the autograph. This is for the Panini Black break, and then we'll start the Mosaic first off the line random 2-teamer. And then let me throw this up there. That's for the next break as well. I was out of stock on them, so I had to use the same one for pictures. I didn't put it with the stacks. All right, this is for the Panini Black pick your team break. This is not for the Mosaic first of the line yet. That break will start here in 1 minute. Hey, I got 7 first off the line boxes. I'll probably have one posted for next Sunday. I'll probably do 2 of them, honestly. I'm going to guess we'll do... I want to do a divisional draft again. I missed the drafts. We've done a draft in a minute. We'll probably do 2 first off the line gold standards next Sunday. I don't know if I'm going to get any regular gold center. I'll probably just stick to the first off the line stuff, though. All right, PS2, Joey Porter, Tom Brady, Jordan Davis, Purple Laser Watson. Look at that, the Saints. I believe that was Sammy Joe on the caser. Genesis. Excellent. Air fist pump. Woo! Jordan 4 out of 355. Carson Wentz, double mim at a Don Russ Elite. Marcus May for the Jets and a Nate Burleson out of 75 for the Seattle Sea Chickens. Marcus May is a freaking beast at safety for the Jets. All right. Now we start Mosaic first off the line random 2-teamer. Now we're starting the next break. Check my list to make sure I got everybody on here that made a trade. Check for me, chat. It's crazy to me Brock Purdy is good. He was so mid at my Iowa State. Look good? All right, here we go, fam. Here we go. And we get some football on. Who doesn't love it? You know, I hate watching. This is a personal thing that's so strange. Everybody guess. Let's do a division. AFC West, NFC East, whatever you want. Guess the division for the autograph. I hate watching Sunday Night Football when it's like you're watching a game that's on the West Coast so the sun is still up. I hate that. I like it when it's under the lights. I don't like watching a night game where it's day where I'm watching it, you know? There's not a bad weapon on that 49ers team, man. Breece Hall. Sorry, I was watching them introduce themselves. Bryce Young for the Panthers. Photo's weird. He's a righty. Why is he looking right? Unless he's about to flip his hips or something. That's a face mask. Nick Bosa. Travis Kelce, yellow-green. Jordan Addison, Father's Day for Minnesota. There's a T-Law for the Jaguars. Oh, that pulls on some heartstrings for Cam. That is sweet. At a $199, the Buffet Bandit and the Lunatic himself. He's going to have CTE real bad, it seems like. He's already talking wild, and this man couldn't stay off the buffet when he tore his ACL and put on like 65 pounds of fat. But I like the card, man. They had a great rookie season. Then nothing else ever came from him. Tylan Wallace out of 35 green scope Spectra for the Ravens. Noah Fant, RPA for the Denver Broncos, your 2 team. All mummy. And we have an absolute tri-patch. Michael Carter for the Jets Luderman out of 399. 2 RPAs to get us started, chat. All right, I love these. Brighton. Call Brighton. She always wants to see these get open. Everybody guess a, this is tough. How do we do these? Guess a sport. Anybody guess the AFC West is a free pack winner there? Brighton! Is she okay out there? I'm opening a, whatchamacallit? A Jersey Fusion. I could.
Vincent up now. He wants to watch.
Everybody guessed the sport. Anyone, AFC West was correct guess. General, you got it, brother.
It's basketball.
You think it's basketball?
Yeah.
You want to open it?
No, I'll watch.
Okay.
Change your.
Yes, sir, General. You got it right, man.
You need to change your chat. It says
Got it.
top.
I hate how I can't just keep it on a preference, you know?
You just specialize.
I know. All right, here we go. Chad said, "Sup, B."
What up, Chad?
All right, everybody gets the sport. I got that CTE, but all I'm missing is you. That's a good one, Hayden. Right over the middle. Oh, he lost it. He might be a fumble. Man, the freaking Cowboys defense just gets turnovers like nobody's business. Okay.
Was that way off?
Yeah, everybody was. Is this who I think it is? Oh! I mean, I think he's a pretty big guy when it comes to the sport, or if you consider it a sport.
Rusty.
Isn't he like one of the biggest racers ever?
Rusty Wallace.
That's pretty sweet if you're a NASCAR
I'd
guy.
rather have NASCAR than like soccer.
No, I would agree. I'm not a big fan of soccer. I don't watch NASCAR either, though. Isn't Rusty Wall? I don't know if there's any NASCAR fans in here. Isn't he like a massive?
Hi, Hayden. Golf? Do they have golf?
I don't know. It'd be cool. I thought he was huge. All right, pause. Praise him. Give me a team bag for me, B. Steve, what up, man? Everybody, or not everybody. Alexa, give me a random NFL team.
The Detroit Lions.
The Lions get him. Who are the Lions on? Seawick. We pulled an Earnhardt once out of those, and I thought that was pretty sweet. Steve, did you see my Discord message? Check it. Check it for me. All right, everybody guess the team for the numbered card. Oh, so they called back the turnover there. Clutch. Purdy rolls out. I mean, that's a dot. I mean, I don't think Purdy's that guy with the arm, but like he just absolutely rolled out and dropped it in the breadbasket to Kittle. 7 plays, 75 yards, right down the field on the boys. Right on the boys. Now I'm behind. Let me see if I can speed up. No, I could go on antenna, but I don't feel like going on antenna. I'd rather be behind than ahead of you guys so I don't ruin the game for you. Senior, Hayden. It was the senior card. Everybody guess two. I'll let you guys do two teams. You want to guess another one? No, it was the last one, Steve. I just went ahead and ran it because I knew you were good for it, but I just figured maybe you were on the golf course or just chilling Sunday. So I was like, I'll run it, and then whenever he sees it, he'll see it. Devontae, Olave, Mark Andrews, Derek Stingley. We have our number card here. Spellbound Kittle with an L. That's funny. He just scored a touchdown. PS2 Broncos. Broncos are the winning team. Tua and a Love. Tyler Scott. Fields. PS2. Pacheco. Yeah, it was the break right before this one, Steve. So it was the break right before this one. It's not done yet. So I ordered that Prism Black box, and they accidentally sent me a Mosaic box. So we're opening it up on Tuesday, but all the retail products have been open. Whenever this video ends, you can rewind it. I don't know if you can rewind it live. Oh yeah, you can. You can rewind it live. So, you can go back and watch the retail stuff be open, and on Tuesday, we're going to go live and rip open the Prism Black box for you guys. I was supposed to have it in today, and they sent me Mosaic, so they're overnighting me one, and so I'll get it on Tuesday because they're going to mail it out tomorrow. But we went ahead and just ripped up the retail product. No reason to let it, wait on it. Garrett Wilson, Ryan Tannehill, Jalen Hurts, Aaron Donald. There's Luderman. Raheem Mostert, Mike Evans, Stafford, Derrick Henry. Tariq Woolen, Tyreek, Josh Allen, and a Christian Kirk. Are you guys fans of the games at 9 a.m. in London or no? I've always been a big, why in the hell does the NFL run 6 games at the same time? If they ran a game Saturday night, that'd be awesome. Stick that with college football. Now, I know there can be with college football, but there's some Saturday nights where the NFL primetime game is Louisville versus UCF. And I'm like, I really don't care. I like a game when I walk on. I don't pay to watch them. It was on NFL Network. Football and coffee. I like it. I think they should spread the games out throughout the week. Are we frozen? Or no, my iPad's just frozen. I really think the NFL should do doubleheaders on Monday. I think that's great in case one's a blowout. I think you should do a game Thursday night, Friday night. Maybe not Saturday. Thursday, Friday. Have one. You don't get to do one in London every week. I know that's probably pretty hard on the players and travel. But do doubleheader Monday night. Heck, maybe a doubleheader Friday night. That way you get, I think, 10 games a week. You have Thursday one, Friday one. And then you'll have 6 to break up on Sunday, with one being at night. So then you have a 3-game, a 2-game, and a 1-game. You could watch every NFL game. There's no reason they can't put 10 games on TV for all of us to watch. But they don't want you guys to watch all the games because then you won't pay for Sunday tickets, so I'll be nationally televised. I don't know. That's my take. I hate the fact that we have 6 games on at the same time. Stagger them out, 3 games or 4 games on at the most at the same time. I want to watch all the games. But you can't. Everybody guess team for the green parallel rookie. Guess 2 teams. I bet the players don't like it. Wake up in football, excuse my language, but heck, yeah, I like football all day. I like the morning game. I like it. I like waking up and having it on. Now, I don't like it for fantasy football because it starts, I think, at 7 Central time. And if there's a late scratch or something like that, that would suck. But, I just hate that fact about football, man. I hate that I have to have 3 screens on and red zone just to see what's going on in some of the games. Or pay $100, scheduling them out to try and make it right for all teams to have time between games. What do you mean? Talk to me, General. Talk to me. I want to see the negative in this. Scheduling nightmare to try to make it right for all teams to have time between games. time between games. Cooper, Knox, DK. I don't think it'd be that much of a scheduling nightmare to add one game on Friday and then put like one more game on Monday. I mean, that's what they're doing right now other than the Friday game. Oh, I see what you're saying. Doug, I don't know. Now, Saturday's a tough one. I say just put one on Friday night because Friday night college football is dog crap anyway. I mean, you might get lucky and have one good game. I think if they put an NFL game on Friday night, they'd get more viewers than college football. Saturday night, maybe not. I see what you're saying, though, General, because then there's so many games that are closer to the next time they play. Maybe have a team play Thursday and then Friday. So if a team plays on Thursday night, next week they play on Friday night, the next week they play on Sunday night. They need the rest, though, too, many short weeks. People like the Thursday night game, though, because they like the 10 days off. In the Kelsey documentary, that Travis Kelsey was talking about how everyone's a fan of the Thursday night game because it's shorter, but then you get 11 days off the heel. Or is it 11 or 10? Something like that. Kirk, Garrett, Likely, Traquan. It would be a test thing for sure. But they got to figure out a way to make... I hate having 6 games on at the same time. I don't know. That's just me. Khalil. Marcus Allen. Wow. That's sweet. But I have heard complaints about people playing on Thursdays too, saying they don't like how short of a time gap it is. I have heard that. Sauce Gardner. Nice one with the Jets. But I've also heard that some players say they like it. And then I've heard quarterbacks say they don't like it because they can't prepare. But they don't practice the week going into Thursday, I've heard. They'll just go through walkthroughs and like film and stuff like that. They won't do like a full-on. Davis, Derek, Dak, Tom Brady, Cam Akers, Trey Lance, Hollywood, or heck, give a team another bye week, and that would lead. I don't know how that would work. If you give everybody an extra bye week, that would mean less games on every week, and then you could put that on the Sunday at noon slot where that bye game would go. So then instead of having 6 games on, you have 5 games on. I hate waiting. Yeah, no, I agree. If your team plays on Thursday, it does suck when Sunday comes around because you're like, dang. I agree with that. Isaiah Spiller, Pascal, Belis Jones Jr., and a green on green, the Jets are the giveaway team. I see Doug. I see Tyler. Anyone else guess it? That's a good point for the fan experience. I'm looking at it as someone who is a Panthers fan. Like, our season's over. Respectfully, we're done. So, like, for me, I just want to watch other teams play. Like, I like watching the Steelers for you guys. I like watching the Commanders for Frog. I like watching the Eagles for Doug and Gorzo. And so, I like watching other people's teams now because, like, my season's done. But as a team fan, when your team is good, it sucks waiting that long. Right, Ty? Exactly. Because you guys... Wait. You guys play this week? You guys play Monday, right? It's Raiders, Packers? Or am I crazy? I'm going to be totally wrong. Watch. Yeah, Raiders, Packers, yeah. That's a long one. Let me put down those guys for the free pack. Doug and... No, I don't think he's a bust. Let me clarify. Our season is over. Like, we're not making the playoffs. At this point, I watch the games just to watch Bryce Young and see how he's doing. Who won my packs there? Doug and Tyler. Let's see the... Woo! If I'm talking too much, yell at me. I don't mean to talk too much, but on Sunday nights, I sit back more. So feel free to yell at me if I'm talking too much. I say I hate watching the Panthers because it's tough watching the Panthers. there's progression every week when it comes to Bryce Young. It's just going to take time. The Panthers have been trying to win now for like 3 years, like giving up our draft picks and everything. So we don't have draft picks. And so it's a very hopeless feeling watching my Panthers. Very hopeless feeling. I don't necessarily say he's a bust. I think he actually is pretty not bad. He's progressed every week. Against the really good defenses, he definitely does struggle. And that's to be expected. Well, it took Geno Smith 12 years. See, that's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. Nakobe Dean, Arnold, Malik Willis, J.K. Dobbins. We don't have any playmakers. The Panthers are lacking playmakers. Justin Tucker. We don't have any playmakers. We're trying to get Laviska Shenault to be one with the ball in his hand. He's just mediocre. Hayden Hurst is an okay tight end if you have a great quarterback, but he's not going to make a quarterback look good. Mac Jones. Like, I would say the thing that hurts, and this is what hurts me. Desmond Ridder was like a 4th or a 5th or a 6th round draft pick, I believe. Or 3rd round. Alexa, when was Desmond Ridder drafted?
In the 2022 NFL Draft, Desmond Ridder was drafted in the 3rd round, 74th overall, by the Atlanta Falcons.
Alexa, stop. So Desmond Ridder was a 3rd round pick. He sat a year. Desmond Ridder is better than Bryce Young, who was the 1-1. That hurts to think about. If that makes sense. Obviously, Bryce Young has a higher ceiling and has been in the league way less time to adjust. But it just hurts to think about a 3rd round pick from last year is performing better than a 1-1. Drake Jackson, Christian Watson, he's going to be a beast if he can get on the field. Hassan Haskins. Yo! Isaiah Likely for the Ravens. Southern Bandit. Some guys just excel in the system they get put in. That is true, yeah. Panthers knew everything new. Everything new. Stargazing Justin Herbert. So it's not just Bryce Young getting used to the NFL. It's our entire team. Did he really? That's pain. Nick Bolton. I guess it wasn't a pain for you. You were hoping he dropped it. Alvin Kamara. Javonte, Watson. And I watched a couple film breakdowns on Bryce Young, and he made some really good throws, like in small windows. And the receivers just don't reward him by catching the ball in those moments. Deontay, Tua, Calvin Austin III, Sam Williams, Kenneth Walker, Kareem Alam, Sky Moore, and a kid reporter. I didn't mind. Greg, what's going on with the Titans, man? What needs to improve with the Tennessee Titans? PS2, is it Ryan Tannehill? I had someone text me in one of my friend groups, and they were like, hey, Bryce Young might not be good right now, but at least you don't have Ryan Tannehill as your quarterback. And I was like, well, Nick Chubb, DJ. Feel bad for Zach Wilson. I would take him over Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson's not the problem in Denver right now. The problem in Denver is the defense. If I remember, Russell Wilson was really good today. And last week. Look at the stat lines. Okay, he was decent. 20-31, and not a great passing completion, but 2 touchdowns, 196, no turnovers. That's a decent showing against a solid Jets defense. That's a good showing against the Jets defense. Zach is improving. I remember week 2, after the injury happened, I remember I said something about the lines of Zach Wilson needs to be in that position where Aaron Rodgers is on the sidelines. And ever since Aaron Rodgers has been on the sidelines, there's been a major uptick in Zach Wilson. Wilson sack fumble lost in the game. I didn't see that. Yikes. That's what Bryce Young did to the Panthers last week. I think knowing when to get rid of the ball, from coming from a college player that's somewhat athletic, Bryce Williams, Zach Wilson, is knowing when you can extend a play and when you can't in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a big... That's a very big skill in the NFL. Knowing when to try and extend the play and then just call it off. David Bell, Fernando Mathis, and Bryce Young hasn't figured that out yet. Is that mustache that Will got? It tickles his ear just the right way. Boy Omafe, nice Hal. And Sam Howell might not be one of those guys that gets rid of the ball well, but he can sling it. He can sling the ball. Gennard, Ambry Thomas. Yeah. Bryce Young doesn't have the time to go through multiple reads. It's you might be lucky if you get 2 reads off. And a lot of the issue with the Panthers is I think a lot of the checks they're doing at the line, I don't know if Bryce isn't predicting the defense right or if the checks they have installed into their packages right now are just not good. The checks they're going to are not beating the defense. Whether that's a skill issue, whether Bryce Young is seeing the defense wrong, whether it's the play that is the check that the coaches put in is not a good check. It isn't there. You know, we're seeing man coverage and we're going to plays that aren't man beaters. And so I don't know if he's not seeing the man coverage. Man coverage is the easiest thing to see. Straight line, straight line. 0. Go to something quick. Why are we going to streaks? Why are we going to everything straight? It doesn't make sense. I don't know. Everybody guess the team for the Gold Flash. Froggy, are you still in here? I didn't get to watch Sam Howell today. Or I guess we watched him on Thursday. Duh. I'm curious to see what Froggy's take is on because he's a Commanders fan. I know that he was hating on him Thursday, but he slings the ball. He's a gunslinger. He's not afraid to let it fly, which was one of the things Bryce Young did better today. He came out was not afraid to let it fly, and he got a bad INT on the screenplay, and then he did throw one bad pick in a cloud. There was a cloud safety or cloud corner that was underneath an angle or an out route or whatever you call it, post route. Corner route because it went to the sidelines, whatever it was. And he didn't see him fall back, and he threw it right to him. Just absolutely threw it right to him. You guys can guess 2 teams. Guess 2 teams. Come on, Purdy. Oh, Purdy! That play got a little too cute right there. Yeah, Purdy got drafted into a great situation. And so did Desmond Ridder than the Panthers. The Panthers are dog shit. Every aspect of the Panthers right now is bad. The O-line, crap. The wide receivers, crap. The tight end, crap. The running game, crap. Defensive line, Secondary's dinged up. Linebackers, terrible. We lost our best one. There's not a single excelling part on the Panthers defense, other than the defensive line. No, let me take that back. The defensive line is actually probably the worst part of the team. It was supposed to be good, and it was not. Let me take that back. The defensive line is probably the worst thing, because we can't stop throwing to save our lives. Michael Pittman Jr., DK, TJ, Kincaid. He got hurt today, I believe. Parker Washington. Hey, what's the kid's name out of Penn State on the Steelers? Joey Porter got a pick today. Michael Wilson. Deuce Vaughn for the Cowboys. Cowboys giveaway team. Trenton Simpson. Brian Brees. George Pickens. Thanks, Greg. It's tough out here, man. It's tough out here, man. Javonte. People actually like him up there, Hayden. Okay. I'm on Raw. Kenny Pickett. Rashee Rice, he had a touchdown pass today. Hey, Luderman, I don't know if you saw the tiers today. I touched him up a little bit. I know you still ended up with the Jets, but I couldn't find a team to upgrade from tier 2 to tier 1 over him. But I did swing some tier 1s and tier 2s around for you. Booty, Eric Gray, he had some good runs today for the Giants. Not really great runs, but he got some yards. Cam Smith, Christopher Smith, Carter, and a Tua Tagovailoa. Jalen Carter's a good one. I know how you feel, brother. It's tough, man. I didn't want to watch the NFL today after the Panthers were getting our doors blown in, but I was like, I gotta watch it. Like, I gotta know. Because I know by Wednesday I'll be like, oh, why did I not watch football last Sunday? Damian, Najee, Earl, Israel, Tank. I don't know if they used Tank at all today. Oh, baby. Jalen Brooks, 3 out of 5. Gold shiver. Auto. And we'll see a lot of Purdy. We'll see what Purdy is really made of tonight. Cowboys defense is for real. That is sick. A 3 out of 5 gold shimmer. Jalen Brooks out of the Gamecocks. I'm looking where he went. Out of 5, man. I think he's a Cowboy. Yeah, Cowboys. Como! 3 out of 5, Jalen Brooks. And look at this one. That's my boy. See, I'm really low on Bryce Young right now. Don't get me wrong. I'm low on him. Come Wednesday night, will I be excited for Sunday? Hell yeah. But it's sports, man. It's what brings us to football every time. Luke Musgrave, what makes sports fun? Xavier Hutchinson, Jonathan Taylor. I wonder if there's a science experiment, if you can take and see people are pessimistic or optimistic, and see if the optimistic people enjoy sports more. I feel like the more optimistic you are, the more you enjoy sports. Because you always think you have a chance, even though you don't. I would say I'm an optimistic person. And I think that's why I love sports. Because by Wednesday, I'm going to think OU's the best in the college football world. I'm going to think Bryce Young is going to show us out. Max Crosby, CEH, Micah Parsons, Devin Achade. He keeps rolling. Malik Cunningham, Max Duggan, Jalen Hyatt, Tank Dell. I'm hoping we pull some case hits out of this set. I'm excited to hopefully do some. That's a good one. And a Zay Flowers. I think, Greg, I'm glad Greg said this because as a Titans fan, I was trying to see who he could compare to. I think Malik Willis, we knew was a bust the minute he walked out there. Bryce Young is immediately better than Malik Willis. I'm inclined to always believe. You see what, how many of you guys would say you're pessimistic or optimistic? So I don't think he's a bust. I think it's a bad situation. But does Carolina ever give him a good situation? I don't know. Say Flowers. Charles Woodson. I say Flowers. I'm generally glass half full. I would say I'm generally half glass full, and then unless it's I just watched Bryce Young do a stupid mistake, then I'm like, bruh, he's a bust. I do that to cool my steam off. Tyler said he's generally the IDK. Depends how. I feel like Hayden is. No, Hayden, I would say you're optimistic. Last year when you were in our break for the first time, you were like Steelers to the Super Bowl. Every break. DJ, Steve, Jameson, CJ. Nice. Andrea, Noah, Brees Hall Silver, Quentin Johnson, Evan Hull, Mark Sound. I do love these gold ones though, man. I'm going to try and find a good deal on a case of Chronicles draft picks. My poor credit card is on life support. I've ran that sucker up to keep buying boxes. I bought 3 cases of stuff in a row. But I want to get some Chronicles draft picks to throw in every single one of our breaks from here on out. That way we have a chance at hitting some autographs of rookie quarterbacks every single break. Amari, Kenneth, Dalvin, Keon, Luke Van Ness. This guy's credit scores in the 800s. Ringo. Hayden, I feel like you'd be the guy that has a credit score of like 250 because you like charged a car part on it on a new credit card and forgot about it, and then like 7 months later like 7 years later they're like, hey, you owe. Travis Dye Silver, Ibrahim, Ty Jai Titans, and a Derek Carr. Oh, he's gonna hold on to that. Hold on, I want to see if I can do something. Real quick, chat. This is just before we go to our hobby box. I don't know if this is... I want to see if this works real quick. Hold on, chat. That's just me doing my Sunday night thing. It does work. Oh, that's too funny. I had to see if that works. Sorry. Alright. Let's go to Mosaic. FOTL. The half hobby. Empty box. FOTL, baby. I have a new game for us to play, though. It is called Draftle. It's a hard game. Someone give me a random player that was drafted within the last 3 years. It's in the middle of the draft. The more middle of the draft, the better. I have no idea how this game works. We're doing a little beta test for it. T. Higgins, Dallas Clark, CeeDee Lamb, Fran, Travis Etienne, Aiden Hutchinson, Tim Brown, took two. Zach Chabernat, Najee. I don't play with Banks because they don't play with me. Washington tight end from Georgia, or Pickens. Darnell Washington will do it. I like that, Hayden. National Pride, Purdy, Luke Tucker, Kraft, Silver Mosaic, Desmond Ritter, Silver, Micah Parsons, Minna Mastery, Lawrence Taylor, Kidder Porter. Let's put them in. Okay, so we got the draft year right. So we are not in the AFC North or the NFC 2023 round 2 draft pick. I need a round 2 NFC draft pick. What do you guys got? Oh, turnover for the Niners. Mark Andrews, Shannon Sharp, Brian Burns, Christian Watson, Tua, Jordan, Chandler, Jordan Addison, good one. Gino, Jared Goff, took two. Julio, Ryan Tannehill, Silver, Red Hobby exclusive, CeeDee Lamb, Jalen Ramsey, and a Silver, Joe Burrow. Was George Pickens wasn't drafted in 23? I don't think. He was 22. Who was a NFC round 2 draft pick? You can Google on this one. We can Google on this one. I need an NFC round 2 draft pick from 2023. What do we got here? Red, hobby exclusive, a silver, and a silver. AJ, Joe, Adam, Pollard, Randall, T-Law, DeAndre Swift, Payne, Patty, Minka, AR-15. Silver mosaic, Patty. Red Jonathan Mingo for the Panthers, hobby exclusive. We got a splash coming up. I love these. Jimmy and a splash. Patty Mahomes, silver. Anybody got a second overall draft pick in the NFC from last year? NFC second round pick last year. Yeah, you can try the first round, sure. Because we're close to it. I imagine that meant 2, but we can go for 3 and see, or go for the first round. I'm down for it. What you got, Ty? Addison, let's put it in. Let's do it. Jordan Addison, NFC. So it is wrong. Good guess, Ty. Okay. So not the NFC North, also not a wide receiver. So we're this should be easy. We're lower than pick 23. Lower than pick 23. So Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, Will Anderson, Anthony Richardson, Tyree Wilson, Jamar Gibbs. But it can't be Jamar Gibbs because he's NFC North. We're not near pick 23. Draftle. D-R-A-F-T-L-E. Draftle. It's like Weddle, but Draftle. And what do we got here? Let's find out. Anthony. Hollywood. Calvin. Ed. Travis. Cooper. Danny Dimes. John Lynch. Lawrence Taylor. Sam Howell. Brian Brees. A silver Dick Butkus. R.I.P. R.I.P. Jaden Reed. When was Jaden Reed? Jaden Reed, was he round 1? The Browns. Holy cow. They stay hot at a 199. Maybe they should be my tier 1 team now. Who are the Browns tonight? Tyler. Good one on the Deshaun Watson. Third for Reed. Oh, Reed was second. Okay. So it's got to be a first round pick, so it can't be Jaden Reed. First round pick is this green. Moments in time. CD and a swagger. Silver mosaic. Jalen Hurts. Pretty card. Boomer. First round. Bryce Young is NFC. Let's go, Bryce Young. Go 1-1. Why not? So it's NFC South. So Falcons, Bijan Robinson. It's barely higher than pick 1. So next up was the Texans. So it can't be Texans. It's got to be Bijan, right? Saints didn't have a pick up there. I like what Doug said. He's saying Bijan. Chat, Bijan, yes, no? I got Doug saying yes. Something white. Be a white auto. Here we go. Ken Anderson. DeAndre. Diggs. Hawk. Kadarius. Stafford. Taysom. Jerome Bettis. Derrick Henry. There's our first off the line parallel right there behind the Will Anderson. Who does it go to? Who does it go to? The Kansas City Chiefs. I got to be careful. This is going to be out of 11. I just can't flip it because right behind it, no freaking way. Hold on. 7 of 11. DTR. out of 25. There's no way the Browns have been this hot all 3 nights in a row, man. Thursday or Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they've gotten autographed or a low numbered from DTR all weekend. 10 out of 10, gold ink auto, and now out of 25. And a first off the line, Christian Oko. And this is for the Chiefs. I did not get the time it deserves because I had a card right behind it. Kansas City, 7 of 11. Beautiful FOTL. Silver, Jamison Williams. Alexa, we'll flip a coin. Ooh, field purple, straight fire. That's the first.
I'm having trouble hearing. Can you say that again?
Tyler, remind me what this is called. First off the book. Alexa, shut up. Golly. First print, 1 of 49 for the Chicago Bears. Straight fire. The last pack was just fire. Alexa, flip a coin. First on print. Thank you. Golly, I always forget.
Okay.
Heads, tails. Heads, tails.
Tails.
Lions. We got Dimpton Auto there, though. We're supposed to have one in that box. I'll throw a Mo City in instead of the graded card so we get another autograph on me. How about that, chat? Jared Goff. That last pack was stacked, man. I don't know why we didn't get another auto, though. We only pulled one of the first half. I love the white mosaic. That might be one of my favorites. I almost like that more than gold. DTR had a hell of a weekend here at Cam's Cards. All right, let's see if Bijan Robinson is the correct guess. There it is. Bijan Robinson was the overall 8th pick, and that was correct. Good stuff right there. All right. Let's throw in a Mo City on me. I'm glad I ordered 10 more. Holy cow. I usually throw, let's just do the graded card too. Let's do the graded card too. Do I have a football one? Yes, I do. All right. You guys get 2 bonuses for the random team break on me. So we're throwing in a Mo City and a Mo City graded card. The only way you can get one of these is by buying 5 of these, and you get one of these. So let's start out with the Mo City, then we'll finish off with the graded card. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys will have your guesses in. We'll give out that free pack. Let's see what we can cook up here. Travis Etienne, rookie wave. AR-15. Is this redemption? No. Keyshawn Johnson, Jets rookie. Kyle Pitts, silver. Stetson Bennett. Christian Watson, blue. Carlos Buggy Basham out of $4.99. Whoa. Whoa. Rams. Luderman. That is sweet. Hold on. Is that printed on there or is that a patch? I got to see. No, it's a patch. Wow. That is sick. Stop peeking at the next card. Stop peeking at the next card. That is sweet. That's front and center for the Rams. Eric Dickerson. Why is... Hold on. That makes no sense. It's a great hit for the Arizona Cardinals. A. He plays on the Arizona Cardinals, who do not have blue, and he played on the Colorado State Lobos? No, Rams, whatever their logo is. They do not have blue or red. They're green and yellow, or green and like tan, sand. Is this a mistake? It's a sick on-card auto. Rams, congratulations. That's Luderman. Luderman went back-to-back. He got both patches. If you ever want to sell that card, though, there might be a buyer in our Discord. Paul Mummy. And Anquan Bolden for the Cardinals. Cardinals go back-to-back right there. Trey McBride and Anquan Bolden, silver prism. All right, last card of the afternoon and the week. And then we're off to next week. Next week is a full schedule, just like this week. Keep your eyes on Discord for some first off the line. Yeah, Mummy he's got a huge collection of Trick McBride. And our graded card. What a time to get that for the Colts. Como, he returns today, 9-5. Jonathan Taylor, rookie. Wait, the 49ers didn't score on the goal line there? Wow. Nice hit for Como. Podium is pretty nice looking right now. I ain't going to lie. Auctions resume on Tuesday for the Mosaic hobby. Great deal on Tuesday, man. You know, you won't really get a lot of bidders on a Tuesday, so you should be able to get some really good deals on Mosaic, especially on those rookie quarterback teams. Just knowing what they went off this week. AR got hurt. CJ lost, but still looked good. And then, what's his face? Oh, wow, what a return. And Bryce Young lost. All right. The beautiful DTR. This kid has been hot. This kid has been hot for us. I say kid like he's younger than me. Or older. I don't know. Splash Patty, CJ, Zay, Noah Fant, RPA at a 199. Trevor Lawrence, Travis Etienne. RPA for the Jets, Michael Carter, Nick Bosa. That is a sweet patch right there. Oh, Christian Okio. I don't know how to say his name. I know it's not right the way I said it. 7 of 11. First off the line, green swirl. Jalen Brooks out of 5 for the Cowboys. Kittle, another touchdown. Is he going to make it in? Yep. Tyler Wallace, fat patch for the Ravens. Jordan Addison. That patch, I'm very curious if that's a mistake patch. I feel like it is. Jared Goff, Deshaun Watson, Mingo, Isaiah Likely at a 50. Ahmad Sauce, Surtain, Cam Newton, Kelvin, Breece Hall, Anquan Bolden, Otto, Will Anderson, Justin Fields, first on print. That's what it is. Yep, I remembered. AR-15, Tank Dell, Bryce Young, gold crack dice, Garrett Wilson, Bryce Young, and a Jonathan Taylor, CSG. All right. That is all I got for you guys tonight on a Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of the week. We'll be back on Tuesday. Any other announcements? Check out the Discord for the Christmas game. What else? That's all I got. Have a great rest of your night. Watch some college football or NFL. Watch this game. Watch some Monday Night Football. We'll be back on Tuesday. And I'll have Discord breaks live as soon as I possibly get those boxes. Hope you guys had a lot of fun tonight. Watch some football. Be a light in a dark world. Make somebody smile. And I will catch you guys Wednesday afternoon. I'll catch you guys Tuesday for the black break of the hobby box that's coming in late. Peace!